And hello everyone and welcome back to week 5 of SCUM Survivors Showdown. My name is Beda and finally I'm joined again this week with our Streammeister Kicks, which means I don't have to do everything alone, so thank God for that. And welcome to week 5 of once again.
Welcome to week 5, and you said correctly, you don't need to do anything at this time.
Other than blabber around, which I'm known to do. So let's get right into it. Today we have some pretty good matches, but before we start, let us go over the leaderboard and check out the state of the tournament so far. On first place, we have Shadow Realm with 11 points. Then we have Goof Troop, Best of the Rest, and Legion, all 9 points. The Cartel, 8 points. Respawnables, 5 points. And then Scum Guzzlers, Stab and Grab, those two are 2 points each, and Brazil United on 3 points, just above them. And for today's matches, we have round 1, Stab and Grab versus the Respawnables. Round 2, the Goof Troop versus Brazil United. Round 3, the Best of the Rest versus Legion. And round 4, Shadow Realm versus SCUM Guzzlers. And without any further ado, we can see that the first team has already ready, since we have started late due to some technical difficulties.
Which
So,
Rale
yes,
helped to solve.
our favorite sound guy slash everything said he needs a shout out on stream. So here's a shout out on stream for you for helping us getting rid of the technical difficulties. So Kicks, take us away in the game.
Then taking us to the game.
And here we have round 1, which we call In the Navy, which, I mean, you can probably already guess why, because we are in the naval base.
I need to say I didn't miss your naming at all last week.
Oh, you missed Barack Obama, so yeah. Okay, here we have Stab and Grab, including Ray Kit, who has an 84 and his M249, which last week he did a lot of work for, and we do have to clarify, we have went over the review for the last week, and unfortunately, depending on who you cheer for, the Stab and Grab crew did not get the win last week. The Best of the Rest got to win. Then we have Kitchma with a Kar 98 and AK. We have Sapper with a Scar DMR and an M16, and we have Lamarin with an AK, and I believe that is an M1 Garand. And indeed it is. And in the other corner, we have the Respawnables showing up in full force with Matrix Omega, X-Flare, Time Their Own Shoelaces, Mr. Coder, and Mr. Game Hunter. They're all rocking AKs as usual. Well, no, X-Flare has an M Mark 18 and a Scar DMR. Grenade launchers, usual suspects as well this time. Okay, that is interesting. And I do believe that is another improvised grenade launcher. Alright, I do believe that both teams are ready, and I can see that they are. And let's just check where the flag is. So they will all both start over here, and the flag is at the end of the naval pier, right between these containers, which is going to be an interesting fight, because they both have to race up the pier towards it. And I do believe we are ready, that we can start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go, 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 go. And we have started. We have C Respawnables, and oh, shots are already being fired. I do believe that is a grenade launcher being launched. Yes, Mr. Game Hunter right now firing more explosions. Didn't manage to get anybody. Oh, Sapper went down. Sapper went down immediately at the start of the round. I do not believe they have Phoenix exteriors, otherwise they managing to run across. Mr. Game Hunter staying behind covering. Both Kitchma, Raykit, and Labrin are still alive. Mr. Game Hunter staying behind, covering that road. Shot on Kitchma. He is firing, but no. Now, right now, we see that the Respawnables are going to get to the flag. There are some smoke going out. Grenade launches being launched.
Yeah, we can see quite a good defensive position over here being set up, which will be quite hard to penetrate if the other side.
And Mr. Game Hunter managed to revive X-Flare.
Rakit still looking down that road, trying to spot someone.
Kichma right now checking, seeing if he launched. Lamrin right now going 1 against a force of 5 of them currently. More. Lamrin right now saw Tyrone. He's gonna stay behind. Ooh, he just barely managed to get a pick on Mr. Coder.
We can see that here Tyrone and Matrix Omega are just holding down the angles while Mr. Coder is going to fortify them. Hopefully they have
Mr.
good
Coder,
comms.
Mr. Coder right now going on a flank. He's starting to clear. Lamrin. And Lamrin gets Mr. Coder. He's right now turning the other corner, never picked the same angle twice. Love to see it.
Tyrone obviously heard the shots and is just covering the side.
Do we have anything happening on the Kichma right now joining him? Lamrin right now peeking. Tyrone just in time pulled back. Kichma covering the other angle, making sure that Lamrin doesn't get flanked from the other side. Tyrone probably going to peek again. Lamrin right now just putting down some rounds, make sure that nobody peeks him, suppressing. Mr. Game Hunter right now peeking on that one as well. More grenade launchers being launched. That went nowhere.
Maybe it comes back, you never know.
Managed to get Lamrin. Kichman right now peeking the same corner where his friendly went down, never a good strategy. Or he's just trying to either leave or revive him. It is a 4v2 right now with 11 minutes and 30 seconds left. And he did get Lamrin up with Phoenix Tears. He did have Phoenix Tears. How come they didn't get up Sapper? That's my question.
That is a good question.
Tyrone right now trying to pick up. Kichma is going to...
I think Tyrone is trying to revive Mr. Coder there.
Yeah, but he is pretty exposed right now. If he can just get picked, and Lamrin right now goes down again, and Tyrone also goes down. But he managed to get some friendly fire from Lamrin because he did run in front of his barrel. Raken right now joining the fight.
That was a big risk over there by Tyrone. If they managed to pull it up, it would be a great gamble, I would say. But unfortunately, they both went down. We can see that they're just turning into the defensive now, even more so. Trying to hold down those corner and ensure that everything can progress.
Overshot. Kichma, Raykit, and Lamrin are now making the line. What a grenade! Getting Lamrin right now.
See, that one went to the target. Last one was just a zeroing.
Now Kichma and Raykit right now, they do have a buddy duo, while X-Flare, Matrix, Omega, Mr. Game Hunter are a bit spread out. So if they manage to Raykit and Mr. Raykit goes down, Mr. Game Hunter returning fire, Kichma going back towards Raykit. I do believe he might be able to revive him.
It's possible they ran out of Phoenix Tears as well. 1v2. Kichma right now picking the other corner. Moving back. I do believe, yes, very good. He ran up front to cause chaos on the enemy team, make sure they don't peek him while he tries to get Raykit up. You can see that he took 84 from the Raykit when he fell down. I'm wondering if we'll finally see someone use the 84. This is the first time I believe that someone's using it.
Kichma right now using Phoenix Tears on himself. We got 8 minutes and 53 seconds left. Kitchman right now aiming his 84. Whiffs.
Yeah, at least we saw it being used.
Yeah, absolutely. We did hear somebody bleed out, I believe. Back on Kitchma. Kitchma, I do believe he got hit. Yes, he is limping. He recovered. He's now moving towards on the other side. Ooh, what a flank. Ooh, what a flank from Kitchma. But Mr. Game Hunter has done. It's over.
Yeah,
The Respawnables take the win. GG. Not a bad play by Kitchma over there. I do wonder, was he not able to revive either Rakit or Lyman? Lyman probably died from a grenade launch grenade, so he couldn't get revived. But I wonder what happened there. But he did the best he could on his own in the back there.
Yeah, I'm wondering how come they didn't revive Sepper at the beginning.
That is my wonder as well, because I do not believe he died from a grenade launch. I do believe he got shot. I
wasn't able to spot it. Who knows? Potentially he might have died by the grenade launcher, but we missed it, so they just decided to push forward.
Nevertheless, the result stays the same, and the Respawnables take the win, which gives them another 3 points and brings them up to 8 points. Good luck to Stab and Grab next time. And up next, who do we got?
Who do we got? What map or?
We got the Goof Troop versus Brazil United. Now, Goof Troop, a very, 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 very strong team. And Brazil United last week, which you missed, got their first points on the scoreboard.
Was it a buy round or they won?
They won. If it was a buy round, it would only be 2 points. But they got 3 points on the scoreboard, which puts them into the competition as well. And for the map that we are using, we call this one the Castle Doctor. You like chess?
I'll just put this headset, pretend that I hear something, just so I can ignore your namings.
Yeah, that's the way it goes.
I mean, to be fair, they're not bad names, but it's just, I don't know. There's something there.
The names are amazing, okay?
Doubt.
And what is Castle Doctrine, you ask? Well, you can probably already guess, and I will have Kix transfer us over to the in-game again.
Here we go. This is the Castle Doctrine.
And surprise, it is a B3 castle.
Shocked. It would be fun to see them fight it out with the medieval weapons here.
Indeed, but there's a reason why they're using guns, and a joke I cannot make on Twitch. Anyway, so as for the Castle Doctrine, they will both start on the opposite sides of the hill here, as we are looking from our perspective, left and right. But the flag itself is going to be located at the fort, right in the middle of it. So whoever gets in first will have some defensive advantage with a lot of hidey holes that they can use here and defend the flag. But it also means through all these windows and towers around, the other team will be able to climb them and see if they can pick an enemy with a well-placed grenade or a shot or whatever they will bring with them to the round.
Yeah, this will be really interesting to see how they will defend the castle. As someone who used to have a base here, I can tell you that there is a lot of places where you can hide out and wait for the enemy to come. But at the same time, there is a lot of spots from where you can be taken out while doing so as well. There is a lot of angles that you need to pay attention to.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there are so many walls, bushes, foliage, cover and concealment that it is going to be a literal hell for both teams to try and find each other and get each other eliminated. But we will see what the tactic will be and what they're planning to make it happen.
Oh yeah, definitely. Also, just want to mention to everyone, we are running on the 10-minute delay, so whatever you're saying when it comes to audio levels and stuff, we are adjusting it accordingly to when we see it. But since it's 10 minutes delay, you will notice effects 10 minutes later, obviously.
Yeah, and do you really want to get us with our microphone volume up? Yeah, I don't think so. Well,
I mean, I already did increase it a little bit, so.
well, what can I say? What can I do?
All right, so while the teams are being prepared, I'm actually wondering who might win this round. Just a second over here. So both the Goof troops and Brazil United had quite a good rounds in their events till now.
I mean, Goof Troop more. Goof Troop, we have to remember, Goof Troop has Blue, and Blue has made some excellent plays. 2 weeks ago, managing a clutch, making a whole team wipe to get the win for his own team. And
yeah, which placed them to having a 9 points on the leaderboard.
Indeed. It puts them right behind Shadow Realm, and we all know how Shadow Realm are a tough team to beat.
True, but we will see. There is a lot of stuff that can happen during this event that might switch out the ties and just get even the most unexpected team to win in the end.
Indeed. And do remember, this is week 5, so depending on the scoreboards, we might be already seeing some eliminations after today, depending on who is going to get points, because the math is never wrong.
Matt's mathing.
I said math, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's what I meant.
I know what you meant, that's why I commented it.
Yeah.
I do have a question though. How does the elimination work?
So let us revisit how it works. So throughout these weeks, they are playing for points, and the top 4 teams by points are going to go to the grand finale, which is going to be a double elimination bracket tournament. And the winner of that grand final will receive a cash prize of $5,000.
That's a quite neat one.
So top 4 teams go through, and bottom 4 teams, better luck next time. Well, 5 teams actually, since we did add another team due to popularity of the man.
True. And what happens if we have 5 teams that are, well, let's say, able to progress further but equal on the points?
So then we have the tie eliminator, which is the kill death ratio. So for every round, we are recording the number of kills and deaths that the team has suffered throughout the rounds, and according to them, that is going to be the differential of who goes through and who does not.
Great explanation. Thank you for that, Bella. I can see that we have teams ready. Let's see what, well, not sure if they're ready, but they're in position, probably still getting ready up. Let's see what they have on them.
All right, we have the Goof Troop with Lutias, V1, Blue, Avenger, and Fab, rocking SCAR DMRs, AKs, improvised grenade launchers, some M16s, long rifle, also SCAR DMR, and a SCAR L. This man really loves his scars. And
one might say that he might get hooked to scars.
Yeah, it's all gonna be okay. Anyway, Brazil United, we have Jax Boy, Gamer Diversial, Blackout TV, and Scorpion. We do see that we are maybe waiting for one more member, but let us check out what they have. Scorpion has an M249 and a SCAR DMR. Blackout TV rocking an AK with a drum mag and a SCAR DMR. Gamer Diversial rocking an AK. And Jax Boy dancing.
I think he might have chosen the wrong path in his career to end up
and
fighting.
he has an AK, and I do believe that is a Car 98. And lastly, we have Kakos with an improvised grenade launcher and an AK. Alright, both teams are set. We're just waiting for, once again, our wonderful Fratman and Perito, who are in the background organizing the teams, getting them teleported, making sure they're ready and on location for the rounds. As soon as they give us the go-ahead that the round can start, we can start.
Which shouldn't be too much from now. let's switch up to
All right.
intermission for a bit here while they're getting.
And I clicked the wrong button.
That's why you have me.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. And I do believe that both teams are ready, and indeed both teams are ready, which means we can start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go, 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 go. We see the Goof Troop and Brazil United both right now not trying to cut each other on this path, but going straight up, which pretty good idea, because by the time you get there, the enemy team might already go there, which we are seeing the cases right now. Lutaeus, though, breaking off from his group, occupying the tower, probably gonna see if anybody from Brazil United team is going to try and do the same. Meanwhile, Brazil United, their whole team is right now going all the way up front to make sure they can cut off any access from Goof Troop, but Goof Troop right now knows the map and know where they can get over the moat, except for Avenger, who is right now with the gear he has drowning.
Maybe he just likes diving.
Indeed. And we can see now that Blue, V1 and Fab are clearing the castle, while Brazil United are taking positions, looking over the moat to see if Goof Troop is going to take the moat. And I do believe that Blue has captured the flag, and indeed he did.
Now I believe they will work out on setting up defensive
Oh,
positions.
there are some shots. I think I heard a silent shot there.
We could have seen, I believe that was from Kavkovsk shooting towards the blue there. But yeah, we'll see how they will set up the defense. The Brazil United still needs to breach the premises of the castle. It is quite, well, I wouldn't say easy to defend, but there is only 2 points of entrance to the main island. Well, 4 or 5 if you know the other ways, but you could also easily drown.
Indeed, and Brazil United is known to take a little bit slower to stay back. And there we go, we have a grenade launch. Let us check out if that has managed to catch anybody. V1 was close to that, but he is still fine. More grenades being launched. Ooh, more grenades being launched. We can see that Brazil United right now is trying to hammer away, trying to get some picks with that grenade launcher to thin out the numbers of Goof Troop before they commit to their assault. Not a bad tactic.
Yeah, we can see most of them hurtling up to the left side of the castle, with Lutaeus being way back.
Lutaeus right now, I do believe he is in the back, making sure that nobody from Brazil United is trying to flank him. Blue, Avenger, Fab right now all bunched up together, trying to pick if anybody from Brazil United's team is going to make a play here. And Brazil United team currently holding in the back. We do have one person trying to be a sneaky snake. Scorpion still alive, just being prone, and Jack's boy covering the entrance. 11 minutes and 47 seconds left.
Yeah, we can see them trying to spread out, trying to find the weak points where they could enter, trying to probe the defenses to see how they're positioning themselves inside, just making sure that there is no losses that will not pay off in the end.
Jack's boy right now using his, I do believe that is an M1, trying to see if he can make any peaks. Blue right now using the wall. He has a pretty good sights over this like wall window to make sure that nobody from Brazil United is flanking them on their left side.
Unfortunately, he can't see the main breach from there, since the tower is in the way, but still a good position if they try to pick up or go around to access the flank side by the stairs.
And just as you said that he has relocated to cover the main bridge right now, even though they do not have constant eyes on that bridge as far as I can see. So if the Brazil United team times it right, they can all get across and try to get them in CQB. And we can see the whole Goof Troop team right now working together and clearing out everything in a body system, which I love to see.
Yeah, while that is good to see, I do not really like that they're huddled together. One good grenade and they're all down.
Absolutely, spacing is the key as well. But do remember, Brazil United launched a lot of grenades at the start, so it might be a safe bet to assume that they are all out of grenades, but it might hurt them. We have 10 minutes left.
We can still see Lufthansa in the back, just lurking, making sure that no one comes from the behind, which is a great way to ensure they don't get flanked. Scorpion and Kapkos over here trying to enter from the right side of the castle. They can see the stairs, just making sure no one is on that side so they don't get killed. Obviously there is towers that they need to pay attention to so they don't get sniped over, but assuming that there is no longer any shots while they're peeking, they might assume that they're safe to go. We can hear blue over here in the background of the tower with the Avenger just covering that right side.
And we do have Blackout TV right now repositioned to look down the main bridge.
Quite interesting to see how they're trying to come by very, very carefully, but both teams just kind of backing out from each other.
Diverzial right now joining Scorpion and Kakovosk. And we can see that the Goof group has fallen back to their wall. Some flashes being thrown. V1 and Avenger right now covering the other side. More flashes being thrown. Jack's boy peeking. Blackout TV peeking. And there we go, boys.
Oh, we can see Gamer Diverzial falling the same way Avenger did, and Scorpion as well.
They're trying to make their way to the stairs. They do have a lot of gear. He's going to have to drop something in order to get across.
That's the dangers of flanking around.
And we do have infiltration, ladies and gentlemen. Now they do have to be careful around the bushes here, because it might give away their position, because you can hear people moving in the bushes from pretty far away. More grenades being shelled.
I'm actually wondering how come they didn't decide to guard the right side as well. They all hurl to the left side and trying to defend it from their side.
Location, they have decided that there's more cover and concealment on the left side and decided to take that and safeguard it from there.
Yeah, that's a fair point, but by doing so they left the right flank completely open for the penetration of the enemy team, not even contesting it.
We have 6 minutes and 55 seconds left.
We can see Avenger over here covering a little bit of that right side that that he can see from the left side through the windows. We don't see much utilization of the high ground over here, which might be
smoke going out. Will Scorpion and Diverzial make a play here?
You can see Kalkos joining them for the assault. Kalkos in a little bit of a pickle over there trying to get out. Seems like that trench is working as intended.
He is slowly but steadily going, yep. Matthias still in the back. 5 minutes, 50 seconds left.
They will need to push soon enough if they want to take over the flag and keep it in their possession for the end. But we can see that they're being meticulously preparing the attack. We can see also that the Black Box and Jack's Boy did manage to go back to fortify rest of the teams, so we will see entrance from a single point, I believe, over here. They might split up and go for the front entrance, which looks like it's happening here.
I do believe that Lutias is still in the backs, which means that it is going to be a 5v4 situation once the assault starts. Footsteps right now within audio range.
We definitely will see some action here going down.
Less than 5 minutes left. We are seeing entry.
Jack's Boy just covering the corners, making sure no one is on the upstairs of the castle. I swear, if I was Brazil United over here, I would be wondering, where is everyone?
Ooh, Fab right now. Do they have an angle from here? Grenade. Flashbang. Four minutes.
We can see that Jack's Boy over here has a direct sight of the flag.
Shots
I'm
being
not
heard.
sure if they can see the flag from their location though.
Somebody's firing on someone. Scorpion goes down. I think the Avenger got him. Blackout TV right now firing. And Blackout TV goes down. Did he exchange with V1? I do believe he did. I do believe that. No. He is back up.
Still alive, yeah.
Phoenix Tier is being used. Gamer Diversial took fire from Blue. And Blue went down. More shots being heard. We're missing all the action. Oh, Kako was team killed Jack's Boy.
Yeah, that is a little bit unfortunate.
And Kako was managing to get V1 redeeming himself. Diversial also being in a firefight here. He managing to get Fab down. Grenades being launched. Avenger still up.
Yeah, we can see
Lutias
Lutias
now,
moving in.
He is going in there to back up his buddy Avenger. Two minutes, 30 seconds left.
I'm not sure if they managed to take over the flag.
I do not believe so, but I will not. Oh, and he managing to get some shots on Kakos. Kakos goes down. But Kakos did manage to revive Jack's Boy.
Wonder if Avenger will go for some revives over here as well.
And we have just got confirmation that Jack's Boy did touch the flag, so it is Brazil United's flag.
They have a flag.
1 minute, 48 seconds.
They have a flag.
You can see Lutias over here slowly creeping by to fortify his teammate. I believe it is 2 versus 2 at the moment.
I do believe it is 1v2.
Oh. My apologies for the mistake then.
Lutias right now. Peeking in as well. 1 minute and 30 seconds left. Unless Blackout TV is also alive. No, yeah, it is a 1v2. One minute left.
Yeah, they
Goof troop needs to make a play here.
push soon or they are done for. Jack's Boy over here just laying down in the corner, making sure no one pushes for the flag. If they do, trying to take them down. We'll see how this will play out. There's 40 seconds left on the clock. Luthas might be able to spot him over here. We can see him and Avenger both grouping up to push.
25 seconds left. If I was Jackboy right now, I'd keep my eye on the flag, making sure there are no grenades being launched. Not effective. Avenger right now going 10 seconds left. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the Goof Troop managing to grab the flag at the last second.
And
Goof Troop
Jackboy
wins.
taking them down.
Goof Troops wins.
That was a last second snatch over here.
I do, yep. GG.
They did play a lot and gamble a lot with this tactic.
Yeah, they're waiting for that last second.
Well, it was a good offensive position from the Jackboy. Definitely. He is the only one standing alive
He
here.
did, but he was supposed to, if I was him, he more eyes on the flag, the position, and he allowed the Goof Troop to manage to get to the flag without at the last second and managing to capture it as well. So GG to Goof Troop. Really unlucky to Brazil United. They did have some pretty good plays here. I do believe this is the most we have seen Goof Troop being close to defeat in a long time.
Yeah, true. In the end, their gamble did pay off, so congratulations on the win.
All right, well, in any case, as is tradition over here, we are 2 matches down and we have 2 matches to go. And what do we do then? We take a short break. We can get ourselves some water, some streaming juice, hit our bathroom break and all that. So we will see you in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, but don't let them watching us. That's just no. You can watch the game. Don't watch us. Here you go. All right. So watch how they loot up, and we will see you in a few minutes. And we are back.
We are back. That was a pretty good round down to the last second. The Goof troop, again, with the tactic that they tried at the first round as well, waiting for that last second and get back the flag. And Brazil United, unfortunately, Jack's boy, not the best position at the end there, so they did manage to sneak in and get the flag at the last second. Was he positioned a little bit more to the right, he was able... could have better protected the flag for that last second grab.
True, yeah. Still quite a worthy attempt by him to defend it 1 versus 2. He did manage to get overrun in the end, unfortunately for him and his team, but it is still part of the fights. Also, disclaimer, if stream for any reason goes down, it is because I have accidentally kicked the streaming PC because I have no leg room. I feel like on a plane. With much higher stakes here.
Sucks to suck. Embrace the suck.
Oh well.
Well, anyway, so let us go into the details of round 3, which I believe is Best of the Rest versus Legion. And the map is going to be called, what did I call it? Teams Be Damned.
I will not speak to you any longer.
Guess where it's located? That's right, the Dam. So Kicks, take us there.
I refuse.
Take us there, Kicks.
Okay. These names are becoming wilder and wilder, I swear.
And here we go, the Dam. You already know it, you already love it. So both teams are going to start on each side of the Dam here. So we have position 1, we have position 2, and the flag is located right in the center over here. So there are going to be key locations here, including the big ass building in the middle, the flanking route over here in the between the water pipes, and some brave souls might even try to go around underwater or jumping on the barriers here and try and get a flank in the open. I don't know why they would do it, but they might do it.
Nah, I think that's only you thinking of that threat. I don't think anyone would be brave enough to go and jump across.
Yeah, but we will see. Best of the Rest team last week managing to clutch the victory. From Stab and Grab, it was a really close, controversial, some would say, round. And we do have Legion, who is also pretty high on the leaderboard here, and both of them are on 9 points. So the winner of this one is going to get above the other one on the leaderboard.
Yeah, so it's my brain stopped working for a second. Sorry about that. So essentially, it's a tiebreaker between them.
Absolutely, and we can see they're already being teleported in. And let us go check out the Legion team, what they are gearing up. We have SDNN with M82 and an AK. Johnny Netto with a SCAR DMR grenade launcher and an AK. We do have Mitsu in Trash Ghillie suit, AK, SCAR DMR, and a... Stop moving, please.
I think that's a grenade launcher.
That's a grenade launcher as well. Elgin Bravo, Justin RPK, and Yoda. We have a SCAR DMR, an AK, and another grenade launcher. And on the other side, we have the Best of the Rest, including Gante Met Z with an ASL and a carbon. No, that's an
AVM or AVP.
One of those. We do have Alex with a M1 Garand and an AK. MJ Nice with an MK18 SCAR DMR, their Graf with a grenade launcher, AK, and nothing but a dream, and Don't Eat Yellow Snow hiding in a bush with, what is that?
I believe that's
a VHS.
That's
the VHS with a SCAR EMR.
Good to see use of the VHS.
Yes, and we do not mean the VHS, the thing that you use to watch movies on while you were little, and if you don't remember that, you are too young to watch this game or even play it. But if you do remember it, make sure to check us out if you haven't already. And we can see that both teams are ready, which means we can start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go, 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 go. And we have best of the rest right now. Somebody's launching grenades over.
Oh, we see some shots being fired towards the Alex over here.
Alex right now covering on the other side, and he has Yoda and SDNN on his side. He's firing some shots. Did he manage to get anybody? Yoda returning those shots, SDNN taking cover. Some shots being exchanged from long range between Yoda and Alex. Yoda backing up. Alex going down. Alex went down. MJ right now covering down the road. Graf covering down the building. And Donny Yellow Snow and Gunta Medzed covering the left side. Legion though, they have Yoda and SDNN covering down the road. Oh, and Yoda went down. I do believe MJ got him.
Yeah, that was quite a nice shot from him, even though I didn't see it.
What a keyhole position for him to get Yoda down. But we still have SDNN, Johnny Neto, Mitsu and Bravo up. Both peeking on the left and right side. Oh, and there we go. SDNN managing to revive Yoda back up. Again, a 5v4 situation.
Here we can see over here Johnny Neto making his way towards the flag, just bit by bit taking the important step.
Oh, he launched a grenade, managing to get near MJ, but nothing. Another grenade being launched. He is shelling Alex's position, but Alex is still down from before. Probably making sure that nobody's trying to revive him.
Yeah, we can see over here MJ and the Graf just making sure no one is pushing that middle zone. We can see Mitsu checking the right corner over here. Janet is still at the position, trying to push forward, making sure that there is no one close by. Trying to clear.
Mitsu right now looking down the middle of the building, making sure nobody's taking that high ground in the building to flank them through the building.
I think both teams will wait for a bit, trying to make sure that they have cover. We can see over here. Well, I think I'm worse than Beta in remembering teammates here. But yeah, we can see them watching at the cliff, which is quite smart because they do have access to the cliff.
Yeah, Legion right now making sure that nobody is flanking from above, trying to get a high ground position so they can have that overwatch over their movement. But best of the rest is currently not doing that. Legion does have an advantage here with 5v4, taking it slow, 11 minutes 35 seconds left.
Still no one in the possession of the flag. Johnny Net is the closest person to the flag. Him and MJ. Both teams just taking their time, securing their positions, making sure they're not getting flanked, making sure that the long road and the back road and the building are both clear and they're not getting pushed. So we can see both teams just playing defensively over here.
Let us check out MJ's position. MJ right now, I do believe he's only watching on the right side over here. He needs to be careful because if somebody tries to go do a little bit of a sneaky thing under this platform over here and he is not constantly checking it, they might find a surprise, an unwelcome surprise. Don't eat yellow snow right now, going in the back, slowly but surely crouching, making sure he is not spotted or peeked. Probably trying to get to Bergraf, to Alex, so he can get revived. But Alex lost his head, I do believe, so he will not be revived.
No revives for him, unfortunately. You can see Yoda over here still observing after he was revived. SDN in the back, basically on the starting position. Bravo still making sure right side is cleared. Johnny Neto still holding the position on the road. Both teams just still making sure they're in the defensive position. Yoda definitely being paranoid over here, trying to check the cliffs and the dam. Which, I mean, props to him, he is remembering to check for those locations, because if someone does go up there, they would be quite an easy pick.
And we have 9 minutes and 30 seconds left.
Still no one taking the flag.
I do believe that Johnny Neto, yeah, he managed to move up another box forward over here. For those shots, yes, we do have shots. Either Yoda fired or Yoda got shot. I do believe that Yoda fired. Let's see what happened with Don't Eat Yellow Snow.
Yellow spotted Don't Eat Yellow Snow. Well, he's trying to go for the Alex, who he cannot revive at all.
Grenade, we've had some grenades being launched again. Let's see if we can get into the terrain a little bit over here. See what he sees. Which is absolutely nothing currently. Because Yoda pulled back a little bit. Nitsu right now.
We can see
Still watching that right side, and we have another shot fired.
Yeah, we can see both teams just checking the locations where they think the enemies are. I think the Don't Eat Yellow Snow check for the crane, because the crane is also one of two positions that you might go to observe the enemy position a little bit more further in the back, getting better angle.
Now they have their Graf, MJ, and Don't Eat Yellow Snow covering the main route towards the flag, only leaving Gunter covering the left side. And Gunter does have a pretty good position from which he has a pretty clear opening to fire on top of them, but nobody is currently going through the central building, which could be the lane they are both looking for to move forward. Because if one team just starts flanking through, just laces it towards the middle of the building, will the other team have enough time to react? Could be a good flanking route.
Yeah, it could definitely be a good flanking route. We can see that they didn't decide to use the building either, because like top of the building might also be a good position to get some kills.
7 minutes and 19 seconds left.
You can see both their Graf and MJ peeking the right side. They're taking a little bit more open approach and firing the grenade launcher a little bit too short. Is that of MJ?
MJ just bought it.
That is head gun as well. That is 2 eliminations for the Legion.
5v3.
Good job in taking those headshots.
How about Don't Eat Yellow Snow? Do we still have him with us? No, we don't. He got bought it as well. It's a 5v2. Headshot.
And also,
that M82 is doing work, I do believe.
3 out of 3 headshots.
Shots being fired, but let me just check what the Yoda is using. It's the Scar DMR. There are some shots on the right side now.
I believe
Bravo
that's a Gunter shooting towards. No, Bravo shooting towards Gunter.
Gunter is still with us. Oh, another shot. Somebody just bought it. Their Graf just bought it.
Was that headshot as well? Definitely seems to be.
It is.
Yeah,
5v1.
4 for 4. That's actually very good marksmanship. That leaves it 5 versus 1.
Being launched close to Gunter.
Yeah, that seems to know his position, just making sure, trying to get him with the grenades. 5 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock. No one's still owning the flag.
Nobody's owning the flag. It's a 5v1, but remember, nobody from the best of the rest can be revived because all of their heads are gone.
I almost said something I would have regretted, so good thing I stayed quiet. We can see Johnny Neto still a little bit progressing over here towards the flag. I believe Yeah, making those pushes over here towards the flag. He did pass the flag. He is taking the position behind these little coils of wires. Just making sure he's not taking off. Good, nice little position close to the flag. Will anyone from his team join him? It doesn't appear so. We can see Mizu over here pushed through the building all the way to the other side, looking towards somewhere. We can see Gunter still down below the building, trying to hide. Mizu a little bit above him in the building.
4 minutes and 35 seconds left. We do have Mizu right now pushing towards the enemy position.
He's pushing towards Gunter. They know that he's one left. Johnny Neto still on
but
the
he
right
does
side.
hear his door firing a grenade launcher at something. Gunter right now being a sneaky snake.
It doesn't seem that Johnny took that flag.
I do believe he did take the flag. We will get clarification.
He did
take the
take
flag. Indeed, he did.
Thank you for our VAR specialists.
VAR. 4 minutes left.
Gunter doing the best thing he can, that is basically mount himself, trying to take him down, trying to go for the last minute run possibly to get the flag and to snatch the victory, just like we saw in the last match. But we will see how that will play around, especially with the marksman that did 4 headshots. We will need to see who that is and talk to him about sniper position.
And ban him.
Yeah, true. Yeah, look, if he decides to join us, then he will stay with the game.
And we do have Legion right now spread around, pushed up. Gunter, not a lot of choices left. He has 3 minutes and 15 seconds. Will he try to take a knee and run out the clock, make sure that he saves his gear for the next week? Or will he do something else here? We will see.
Yeah, we'll definitely see. 2 minutes and 55 seconds left on the clock. He needs to go and take the flag. Not necessarily kill all
right now
5 of them.
exiting the building maybe again? No, just opening the door, making sure nobody's doing any shenanigans.
And he's just taking care of the enemy spawn as well. Gunter obviously hearing his steps, hearing the doors being opened, knowing that he's there. Maybe he will go and try to do a little sneaky kill if he decides to push.
2 minutes and 20 seconds left. Mizu right now trying to check everything. Gunter right now, I bet he is paranoid as all hell. Just hearing footsteps all around him.
Yeah, I know that I would be.
Mizu right now closing the door, moving towards, who is that? The Graf's body.
Mizu and Johnny Meto meeting each other here.
Doing a little bit of a celebratory dance, I believe.
I wouldn't get too relaxed over here. We did see 1 versus 5 clutch 2 weeks ago.
Indeed we have, and it's a 1 minute 40 seconds left. What will Gunter do here?
He definitely needs to make a move here. If he stays in the position he is right now, he will not be able to do much.
Right now he's peeking above, trying to see what he can spot. Johnny Neto, though, jumping down. I do believe he has spotted him. It fired, and it is over. Legion takes it.
That was a well played of the Legion. That whoever that marksman was,
That was some good
headshots.
marksmanship. That was some
Great
good
job.
marksmanship.
Yeah, we can see that it's not always, I would say, tactics or pushes that wins the game. Sometimes it is the marksman that just takes out the enemy team one by one.
It is about, if you're already taking such casualties on that side, obviously they do have somebody that knows how to shoot. So, if I was the best of the rest in that round, I would have taken that left round better or go through the building earlier. That through the building route, have they all pushed towards it? Legion was all spread, all watching their lane. By the time they emerge on the other side, they can just bust out and start flanking and killing everybody.
That is true. We did see that the Legion was on extremely high alert, watching for this cliff over here behind them, making sure no one is going around. checking for the dam even, so they were checking all the possible positions. So they did prepare themselves quite well for this match.
Yeah, absolutely. But there we go. Legion takes it, and they put themselves above best of the rest on the leaderboard, earning them 3 more points, which puts them to 12.
And that is actually, wait, does that put them on the first place at the moment?
At the moment right now, but do remember we still have 1 round, which is Shadow Realm and SCUM Guzzlers, which, I mean, we'll see what happens.
I do believe that the SCUM Guzzlers are with the man less as well today, so...
Mm-hmm. Are we starting with excuses already?
Could we just end the stream?
No, we do believe that there is a chance for them to manage to make something out of the situation.
I mean, true. We did see 1 versus 5 cuts, so
yes,
nothing
Shadow
is
Realm
impossible.
is a pretty good team, a really tough team to beat, but they are not without their weaknesses.
That is true.
So depends if SCUM Guzzlers have already resigned on their own fate, or did they do their homework and see what kind of plays that the Shadow Realm likes to do and how to counter that.
True. Well, do you want to say what is the next location for the that match?
It is called City Ablaze.
And this is the first time that I will actually approve the naming of the
Oh, really?
map. Yeah, really, yeah.
Well, thank God I'm looking for your approval constantly, Kicks. That's the most important thing in my life.
Well, thank you for that acceptance. There, Beta. Everything will be okay.
Last week I said I will never do this alone again. Right now I'm wishing I am. Anyway.
Don't worry, I will let you do it alone next week then. Thank you for that opportunity. Weekend free. Woohoo!
Alright. You know you're working still.
Don't say that. Don't ruin my dreams of sleep and peace.
I mean, somebody has to test the new anti-cheat. And it ain't gonna be me.
Well, I mean, you might be used to test it how it bans.
Fair. Alright, well, you can take us over to the in-game screen.
Alright, so the City Ablaze, quite a fitting name for the fire station.
In Samobor City.
As I said, that's why I approve this name. We can see that the flag is next to the command post of the fire station over here. Beta, why don't you show us where the starting positions of the teams will be?
Well, Kix, if you have done your homework and actually checked out the locations, you could do yourself, but I will help you out in this case.
Well, I never loved homework, so
Well,
just YOLO.
fair. Anyway, so if I can find them. So we do have the first starting location in this crossroads, and diagonally away from them, they do have this crossroads as their starting position, which gives both teams the equal opportunity for either this gate to enter or this gate to enter. But there are also secret entrances that you can take to enter the fire station as well. For an example, there is this trafo station, power station, that you can climb on top of and climb the wall over it. So don't think that those 2 gates are going to be the only choke points from which they can enter in. Also, do remember the whole map is in play, which means people can go and climb buildings and skyscrapers trying to get that overwatch position and see if they can look into and snipe into the fire station.
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of nice little places where people can hide and go for the sniping spots, which will make this interesting. There is, I think, in total 4 places where you can enter this compound. One of them being that traffic station that you did show. Second of them being the fire station itself, the building on the edge of the wall.
Ah, indeed.
And 2 gates, so 4 points of entrance. 1 of them towards the skyscrapers, 3 of them kind of on the similar side.
Indeed.
So yeah,
indeed.
we'll see how that will go. We might see some early on engagement with teams trying to enter, trying to secure the compound. And whoever might take the building that is next to the wall might have quite a good advantage to control the entrance to the poi.
And we are right now waiting for both Shadow Realm and SCUM Guzzlers to be teleported in. And what are your predictions? Will SCUM Guzzlers get a kill? Team kills don't count.
Ah. They might get a kill. They might get a kill, but I'm not sure. Seeing how they played up until now, not sure if they will manage to secure the win. They are definitely the underdog in this event.
Well, that makes them dangerous as well because they have nothing to lose. So they will, if I were them, I would then just try to do some mad rat shit to try and get Shadow Realm off their game, which could confuse Shadow Realm because they are quite meta PvP players.
True.
But if you break the meta and do something completely out of it, you could surprise them and just start laying into them and get the win.
That is true. That is true. I mean, ear destruction also counts. So.
Indeed, and we can see that SCUM Guzzlers are already getting teleported in. We have Mr. P7 with a Mosin and an AK. Vlad the Tiger, they has an MK18. Miss Impossible has an A as well.
That's Car 98.
Car 98 and Dexterity FPS with a AK and a Car 98. And on the other team we have the Shadow Realm. They are carrying. Merry Christmas, everyone! Alright, we have PTRZ with an M16 and an MP5, I do believe that is. Yes, it is. We have Dorney with an AK and Nothing But a Dream. We have Knacky with an AK and Nothing But a Dream. Goedi with an AK and some sort of a long rifle. And Dr. Grant with a Mark 18 and an M1 Garand. Very coordinated outfits here.
I mean, they went from Power Rangers to being Santas. And all.
Yeah.
I don't know what they wore last week.
They weren't. They had a buy last week.
Ah, alright. Well, I am keeping in trend with their fashion styles and fashion choices, which are sometimes questionable, sometimes not, but definitely making themselves easier to be spotted by themselves and by the enemy team.
But we can see that both teams are ready, and let's get into the last round of week 5 of SCUM Survivors Showdown, and we can get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go.
Yeah, we can see both teams going for the gates. There is definitely a wall there, don't be confused. PTRZ, Dr. Grant choosing to go on the left side.
Knacky and go ahead again. They might be able to spot Dexterity. Vlad going for the flag immediately. Knacky getting the flag, and he has the flag. Vlad is there immediately, though. He's going to get the flag going by the go ahead. What is going on here? Go ahead getting flag.
What just happened over here?
Mr. P7, he sees towards, but he did not fire. Now Miss Impossible and Dexterity right now. Miss Impossible is behind this wall here. Did not enter the building, but Goedi and Knacky managing to get into the failed building. Mr. P7, there are some shots being fired. I do believe that Miss Impossible is taking shots from PTRZ. That is correct. The Dr. Grant right now. Trying to get over the wall. And he is not able to be.
Take it easy, Dr. Grant. You will make it once.
Mr. P7 right now, right below PTRZ. He hears them. Dorney though, over on the opposite roof. Mr. P7 could see him. Smoke's being thrown somewhere on the roof. Miss Impossible right now managing to enter the building. Trying to get a position to get an angle going. Shots being heard.
I hear nothing.
Sucks to suck.
Yeah, potentially Vlad over there got confused by Santa Clauses running around his Salvador and decided to spare them. Who knows? Yeah, we can see PTRZ still on the roof of that building. Dr. Ground still trying to enter, or maybe.
Knacky, I do believe, has spotted Mr. P7 at one point.
Yeah, Mr. P7 trying to hide himself.
Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Look how close that is. Miss Impossible fired on PTRZ, missed.
Yeah, we can see a few more shots being fired there.
Oh, and he's returning fire right now. Miss Impossible backing away from the window.
Dexterity taking the left side of the fire station over there, trying to spot someone. We can see who is that on the roof of that building on the left side. Dorney. Goedi running around inside the tower with the Knucky.
Oh, shots from Dexterity over to Dorney. And he
And
manages
he
to
managed
get
to
him. They
get
got a kill.
Alright, good job. Let's see if they can get another one.
Dr. Grant right now.
Oh,
He
Grant,
climbed all
yeah.
the way over there to see if he can get some Overwatch position from over here, but
I
the
think he
trees
got
are in
disappointed,
the way.
yeah. Maybe next time take an axe and cut them down. Might be a viable strategy.
Yeah, put some back into it.
Prepare the battleground.
I mean, it's impossible right now camping inside of her building. Probably panicking. Dexterity now.
Dexterity trying to get onto the roof.
Goedi and Kaneki right now covering the flag. PTRZ still on top of Mr. P7.
Oh,
Oh,
he's
PTRZ
dead.
got killed. Didn't Miss Impossible get him?
That would be a miracle. Yeah, potentially.
It is a 3v3.
If so, then his
Are
head
we
is
going
also
to see
disappeared.
a major upset over here?
Yeah, well, I mean, we were commenting about them being underdogs, so can't really. How do you say it? My brain's not working today.
Can't knock him out yet. Cannot knock him out yet. Mr. P7 right now throwing something. I do not know. Oh, there is
Yeah, that was a
smoke.
smoke grenade, yeah. Well, from the initial fight that Vlad had by the flag, they
Well,
might conclude-
there was no. He didn't
Well,
even
true.
have a weapon.
True. He just ran to the
Oh,
flag and got
shots.
started by the Santa Clauses. I think that was Dexterity towards Knaki or Goedi over here. Yep.
Yeah, he was towards Goedi over here. Goedi now knows that that window is covered. He is backing up.
There will be no mosquitoes in SCUM.
We have some grenades being thrown. That was the frag grenade. It's impossible. Just on the other side of the wall here. Dr. Grant still trying to get over this wall.
Come on, Grant, you can do it.
Hey,
good
there
job.
he is. Ooh, but he
He
is
might
going-
try to revive PTRZ, but not realize that PTRZ is missing the head.
Indeed he is. Mr. P7 now knows that there's somebody above him again. He could communicate that to Dexterity, and Dexterity could reposition and take that person out.
Dexterity has quite a good position looking at that tower over there.
Miss Impossible right now going on the right side. She might be able to get spotted by Dr. Grant or spot Dr. Grant to take him out. SCUM Guzzlers doing really well when they're not firing on each other. Miss Impossible right now trying to see with Goedi who is who, where is where. Get the Santa.
Shows that she did fire a shot there.
And she manages to get the flag and backs up. Oh,
SCUM Guzzlers in the possession of the flag.
there we go. And
And
Goedi.
Goedi will take it back.
No, he did
Nope.
not take his flag. He did not exit the building.
He went to, but didn't.
Indeed.
Dr. Grant pushing in the workshop over there.
Barkneki right now following.
Oh.
He took some shots for
Yeah.
Dexterity. Smoke going out. More smoke's going out.
Started looking at the flag.
8
knowing
minutes
they
left.
might go on.
And he manages to get the flag. Go ahead and gets the flag. Dexterity did fire some.
I think he took some shots as well, trying to relocate.
Dr. Grant right now pushing over on the left side.
After
maybe
finally managing to getting into the compound.
Yes, indeed. Mr. P7 is right here.
Dr. Grant also knowing that Mr. P7 was in that building trying to spot him on the second floor, but Mr. P7, like he predicted it, and moved to the ground floor.
Oh, he did that. I do believe he has spotted him, but maybe not.
But Grant over here is also bleeding from what I can see.
Oh, some shots being fired. I do believe Dexterity has fired again. Or was it Miss Impossible? Oh, Miss Impossible managing to get killed by Goedi.
Goedi, yeah.
3v2.
Kneki on top of the tower trying to spot someone.
6 minutes, 35 seconds left.
Dexterity still at his position. It's quite a good position. Is he down or just laying down?
He is down.
Seems like he is down. So that is leaving only Mr. P7 against the three. Kneki,
1v3,
Goedi, and
yeah.
Dr. Grant. We can see some smoke being deployed over here. Not sure if that is Mr. P7 smoking out or them throwing the tear gas inside the building trying to get him out. Based on the movement, it might even be the tear gas.
Mr. P7 right now, he might be able to get on Dr. Grant. He sees if he fires on him, but I do not believe he got him. Nope, Dr. Grant is still alive. Mr. P7 falling back now. They do know where he is. There are grenades being thrown.
Yeah, it's a close one.
Mr. P7 falling back into the garage building. 5 minutes, 35 seconds left. He is being naded like crazy. Falling back up the stairs, trying to see if he can maybe get a pick. But Goedi and Kneki are still holding. Dr. Grant is still holding his position. It is their flag. They have no need to push him. 5 minutes and 15 seconds left.
Yeah, they can just comfortably just hold down their position and wait it out. We can see Dr. Grant moving towards the Mr. P7 though. We'll see what Mr. P7 will decide to do in the end.
Dr. Grant right now pushing his building.
Mr. P7 hurt him.
He definitely hears him now. Watch out, Mr. P7. Santa is coming.
Maybe he's bringing presents.
And he's right now and getting him, and it is over. That is GG.
GG's.
GG. Santa has brought presents, and the present is death.
Well, that's a present in itself. Quite a good game, definitely. Both teams did hold up quite well. Vlad over there just getting confused by two Santas, jumping him down in the middle of Samobor. So
Indeed,
yeah.
and that puts Shadow Realm keeping their first place with 14 points.
That is quite a good score.
They haven't lost a match
Yeah,
yet.
they haven't lost a single match. And they had a bye round.
They had a bye round and haven't lost a single match yet.
And their KD is also insane. I would like to go after them. I'll kill them all.
Sure, Kicks, sure. But you're working here, so you cannot participate in the
No,
tournament.
man.
Well,
That's unfair. I quit.
that is it, ladies and gentlemen. And we can see that those are the 4 matches for the week 5 of the SCUM Survivors Showdown. We have winners of round 1, the Respawnables. Winners of round 2, the Goof Troop with the last second capture of the flag. Legion, round 3, winning round 3 with some excellent marksmanship. And Shadow Realm winning round 4. Well, no explanation here, but SCUM Guzzlers did put up pretty good fight.
They did have few kills, which were...
Especially
Good
since
kills,
they
yeah.
had a member less, so pretty
Yeah,
good fight,
yeah.
pretty good fight. Well, anyway, that's it. That's it from us for this week of week 5 of SCUM Survivors Showdown. And we will all see you all next Saturday for week 6.
Have a good evening, everyone.